Thanks, Teresa. I feel like you haven't been.
That was the most hideous face ever. Can you make that the thumbnail?
I'll try and clip it.
Can you put
Ow.
it? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you do it in like super slow mo and make it just a clip? It's just Nick sneezing.
We'll see.
Our clip guy's kind of rude.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to You Hate to See It. It's gonna be a chill day, lackadaisical day. It's 9/11, by the way.
Make a wish.
What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, we're still pre-recording these because I have a child coming, and so this episode's coming out on
Whoa.
9/11.
You shouldn't be doing that to your kids.
I thought you were talking about the time, and that's why I was confused. It's
I
like,
thought
what
so
clock are we
too.
looking at?
No, I'm talking about the date.
One that was
Okay.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's why I was so confused.
I'm so sick and I want to
I
die.
am very sick.
Adam, you want to
You're
get sick
also
with
sick?
us?
I am.
I
yeah,
got it
took-
from Nick.
He did not get it from me.
How'd this happen? Let's start with this on life
He's
updates.
puking and shitting.
Well,
and
that's
have
because
not
I
done
had
that.
like 2 drinks that fucked me up last night when I was talking to Alex. So
No, I think Shannon gave me a cold.
you know when they're like,
She
"Hey,
got
do
from
you
those
like?"
grimy kids, didn't she?
Yeah, those disgusting children, those grimy, gross toddlers.
Is she still staring at you through the crack?
She came in. No, now she's actually in the room flipping me off.
I don't remember what I was gonna say, but I had like a couple of drinks, and you know how they're like, for sore throat, take a shot of whiskey. Don't do that. Fucking horrible fucking decision.
What about a shot of rum?
I don't think the type of alcohol changes
Oh,
things.
okay.
Yeah, just do a shot of absinthe. You'll be fine. Drink your gasoline, kids.
Last night was fun because the dog peed on our blanket.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, before Shannon went to bed, she told me, hey, go downstairs and grab a blanket if you want a blanket tonight. And I'm like, well, I'd like a blanket tonight. So I went and got myself a blanket. And I woke up and she was using the blanket she was using as a pillow and was wearing the blanket I got for myself.
Yeah, that's just a woman thing.
So I proceeded to go into the bathroom and fall asleep on the floor because the bathroom was warm.
Did you actually?
Yes. The bathroom's like one of the only warm rooms in the house because it's small, it's heated, it's in like has no windows.
You need to like
what?
So 2 things. You need to go look at your vents. There's a little lever.
Yeah, no, thank you. I know how a vent works, Adam.
Okay, well, there's a lever that blocks heat from getting to the rest of your house. Okay, so check that, and then also you should just readjust all of your vents.
Our windows suck, so we need like
buy
all
new windows. Yeah, do that.
Oh, don't worry. You could. That's easy. You could DIY that yourself.
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
I think I could just kick the old ones.
Don't you have like a fucking like a housekeeper bitch, like a groundskeeper?
Oh, Adam. Oh, me.
Yeah, don't you have one? Which would
No,
be Adam? Yeah.
I'm so
I can't replace windows.
I'm so confused.
Don't you have like
confused?
Don't you have like 2 friends that do all of the work on your house?
Yes.
Windows are not going to be in either of our wheelhouses, and if Alex tells you you can, I would still hire someone.
He can.
Well, Alex,
here's
I'm
the thing.
pretty sure.
I could. It's not going to be good. Like the professionalism that you want and the good sealing that you want on Windows is not something.
The reason I'm getting new windows is for an airtight seal in my house.
Don't. Even if Alex tells you he can do it, don't.
You could also warm up your room at night better if you take a hose and attach it to the muffler of your car, turn on your car, and just leave the hose into the.
Our windows are so drafty, it won't do anything. I'll wake up with a headache. But don't forget, we also need a furnace because our furnace is probably leaking CO2.
That honestly might be the
75 years old. The guy was telling me that like all furnaces have like a window of like inefficiency they can be. Modern furnaces have like a 5% window of inefficiency. This one's like 40% inefficient. And I'm like, awesome.
Yeah, I would definitely get that new furnace and then worry about windows.
I hope I get the new furnace by 9/11 of 2024. I hope I do.
Hopefully, you heard it here first, people. When we do our life updates for year in review, which will be our first pre-recorded episode months in advance,
it will come out in July of 2025, though.
No.
Yeah. Oh no. Hopefully we have new windows, new furnace. Hopefully the cicadas haven't come and carried me away. Or I've shot myself in the mouth because cicadas are in my house. All of which are very real possibilities.
You should go start a war with the cicadas and see how many you can shoot down.
Not enough. There's not enough. I'm well aware of my own limitations. I was thinking about it the other day about how my windows are drafty and cicadas are coming, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna be in the house, and I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Because your windows are drafty does not mean there's just a giant gap.
They'll get it. They're gonna enter the house. They're gonna be in the house.
They're gonna get in the house because you have a fucking puppy. What if she likes to eat cicadas?
That's fine as long as
she brings them.
Open her mouth and laugh.
But what if she likes to play? Yeah. What if she likes to play with them?
She likes the feeling of that. Dude, if she does that, the dog's getting. She's leaving.
So at my dad's house, he gets the
carpenter bees.
Carpenter bees, yeah. We had a dog because they don't sting, and so we had a dog that would grab them in his mouth and they would just buzz around in his mouth. He wouldn't eat them or anything. He just liked having them in his mouth.
Me with cock.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know if I'll make it to the release date of this episode. I give you guys permission to release this episode and explain to people why I am dead.
Well,
fun fact
for all of our
fun fact,
after.
I wouldn't have cared if you gave us permission or not. You're dead.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
I do own all of these recordings.
Look, man. We had cicadas 2 years ago, and I had a mental breakdown.
I remember this.
So yeah,
we also had this. So, I remember.
Remember when he had a mental breakdown because he was single, and then we all wanted to kill ourselves.
No, I remember.
I would rather. I think. Nope. Never mind. I'm going to stop talking.
The cicadas before 2 years ago, I remember being really rough. You were freaking out constantly. The 2 year ago one, I don't think it was terrible, but
it was. I don't remember.
You should spend the entire cicada season out in the gazebo at Adam's dad's. Just live in that,
dude. I want you to know that my anxiety has not been this bad in years, knowing that 2 separate massive broods are coming out at the same time.
I don't think you have to call Adam and I broods, but
it's only for 90 days. I don't know if I'll survive 90 days.
Interesting.
I don't.
I'm gonna give Nick like a gift every single day, and it's just gonna be a slightly larger box filled with cicadas that I found.
Instead of packing peanuts, it's just
look. I want everyone to know, if you approach me with a cicada, we are no longer friends. I do not know you. You are no longer welcome at my home. You no longer welcome to talk to me.
Joke's on you. I have a key, bitch.
Joke's on you. Jeff has a key and he'll let me in.
I explained this to Justin. I explained this to Alex the last time cicadas were around. If you grab a cicada and you throw it at me or put it near me, I will never talk to you ever again. There is no strike system. There is no second warning. No. Leave. So yeah.
But imagine how good it would feel in your butt.
I have a vibrator for that.
What if the cicadas appear in your house?
But like,
they just appear in my house?
What if that's what the crawl space is?
After all of your friends have
what if the crawl space of your house is just a nest of cicadas?
That's honestly, that's not the wildest thing that could happen in your grandmother's house.
Get in that crawl space, Nick.
He can't squat down that far.
Oh,
This is the answer. If that's the
Nick's gonna
case.
go insane in 90 days, and he's just gonna be popping shots in his house at random shit. It's a nice white T-shirt you got there.
Thanks, man.
Sing
Thanks.
me, hey there, Delilah.
I fucking hate white tees. I fucking hate them so much.
So,
But,
Jeff, how did you get sick? You were just saying you were taking shots of whiskey last night, but
I took 2 because I was like, Alex wanted to drink, and I was like, all right, I'll fucking. And those 2 shots got me fucked up. But no, I've been sick, like, kind of feeling more and more sick, like, for the last like 3 days. Started off with just like random headaches throughout the day. You just eating a fork. That fork was empty, bro. Is this how you're training? Is this your diet? You just eat nothing off of a fork? No, please. This is about you now. No, please take up the airtime. It's fine. I can't fucking tell a story without you being a fucking autistic ass fuck. No, it started off with like I kind of just kept getting like random headaches, but it's just been getting worse every day. Like my chest is super congested, and my sinuses now feel big, like big old sacks of sinuses.
Sinuses are a horribly designed part of the anatomy. It's pretty bad.
Mine are always swollen, which is why I sniffle.
Look so cute.
Time.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like shit. I hate it. Those 2 shots of whiskey fucked me up though.
Morgan's parents have been so sick in the past 3 weeks. Morgan's dad was sick. He had the flu. But by the time he decided that he was actually going to go to the urgent care to get some kind of medicine to help with that, they were like, "Oh, like you've been through the worst of it. You're on the down end of it. So you're at this point just wait it out." Like he was like, "All right." And then he got Kristen, Morgan's sister, sick, who also lives with them. And then she went to work and got a different virus, brought it home.
HPV.
Got Morgan's mom sick.
Sorry, that's just a bad joke. That's not saying his sister-in-law has HPV. It was just a bad joke.
And Morgan's mom ends up getting from that. It's some super infectious thing. It starts with an L. I can't remember.
Lymph nodes.
No.
Lumbero?
I don't know.
Lumbago.
Isn't that the fucking person in a different color jersey on a volleyball team?
That's a libero. That's a libero.
But it's something bad enough that like you have to quarantine yourself because like it's super infectious. So then obviously she's gotten Morgan's dad sick again. So they've all been sick for going on 4 weeks now. Yeah, it's a wild time. We had to pick up a dresser from their house for the baby room, and we've been waiting on it for weeks. And so Morgan's mom was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna put it outside." And she went in apparently all by herself while she sounds like complete garbage, carried this fucking dresser out of their house and left it in the driveway.
And then first thing that happens when you open a drawer, cicadas.
Yep. But yeah, and so it's been a time. We were supposed to go celebrate Morgan's mom's birthday, and then her dad got sick, and every week we go, well, we'll do it next week. And now we're just hoping she's healthy enough to go to the baby shower.
like our department head was out with COVID like all week until Thursday. And then I was around Nick, who's just a big old contagion. Not to be mixed up with a Cajun.
I am not Cajun. I am not French American at all. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know where I got it from, but poopy and everyone's sick, so.
No. I just have.
Which will be
sinus and
interesting because I'm
my
supposed
ear
to
hurts.
take my sister to surgery on Monday, but we'll see how that goes on if I'm even alive.
Yeah. Big goof. A lot of people sick. Sicky season. But hey, to date
I'm
to date the recording, the groundhog didn't see his shadow. So by the time this episode comes out, we will already know that it was a short winter for us.
Why don't we ever just blindfold the groundhog for Groundhog Day?
Honestly, because they do a groundhog everywhere, and I feel like that's physically impossible for all of these groundhogs to not see their shadows. So
the former mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio, during their groundhog thing, dropped and killed the groundhog.
Did he drop it off of a fucking skyscraper?
No, he's like fucking 6'8", and like held it like here, and then it fell because it squirmed and just died.
What a weak animal.
Just died.
Aren't groundhogs pretty fucking big?
Yeah. I feel like instead of it being a groundhog, we should use the pardoned turkey. The pardoned turkey gets to decide from Thanksgiving. He gets to live at least until Groundhog Day, and it can be called Turkey Day 2.0. And if the turkey sees his shadow,
we kill it, and we have Thanksgiving early.
Yeah,
he didn't. Okay, it didn't die.
Yeah, that.
How big is a groundhog?
Jamie, look that up.
I'm just gonna post it.
Jamie,
I need the groundhog size versus a wombat size.
A wombat?
I don't know how big a fucking wombat is.
What does a wombat even look like?
Why is it a YouTube?
It's a.
Oh, the video of the guy dropping it. I thought you were posting the results of how big a fucking.
What is a wombat? It kind of looks like 20 to 35 kilograms.
That means nothing. We
double
use
it.
Real measurements here.
60 pounds. 60 to like 75.
That's a groundhog or a wombat?
What?
Hey, you know the units of weight that you just provided me?
Yeah.
Is that a wombat or a groundhog?
Oh, that's for a wombat.
Okay, now how about a groundhog?
Jesus Christ. Also, Nick, fucking stop pulling on the neckline of your shirts, you fuck. Just fucking eat your fingers or something, you fuck.
5 kilograms.
Were the groundhog?
Yeah. Apparently wombats are fucking huge. Apparently wombats are fucking massive.
Just chunky
it's
boys.
Like the size of Snickers.
No, Snickers are little candy bars. Fucking idiot.
Wombats can be 44 to 77 pounds. Groundhogs are typically about 7 to 8 pounds. Or
so it's the size
during the winter they can get up to like 12 pounds.
Same.
Wombats are fucking massive. Apparently, I didn't know how big a wombat was.
How big's a beaver?
Beaver?
Yeah.
Beavers are pretty big.
See, we gotta hit that educational tag.
Beaver, otherwise known as fish. Beavers are the second largest living rodent. They weigh up to 110 pounds.
Holy
dude,
shit.
That's wild. That's like a third of what your mom's beaver weighs. This was all a setup for that joke. Oh god, I'm dying.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll leave off there for now.
I'm so glad it worked.
Go to
Hey, watch out, that'll fuck you up.
Go to w.gg and use promo code YOUH82CIT for 10% off your order. Also go to youhatetoseeit.net for all of our links, including our Patreon. On our Patreon, you can watch all of our Taskmaster specials. And
for the month of February, you can get a 7-day trial.
That
but
means
this
nothing.
Comes out, yeah, I know.
In September.
I know.
Yeah. Join our Patreon. Lots of fun stuff.
On our Patreon is Nick's mom's beaver. Nick, do the roar. Make a beaver noise.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Slap your balls
Look it
against
up.
your thigh.
Look it up.
It'll be like the tail smacking the ground.
Beaver. Noises.
Hold on, let's put in our bets. Nah. That's what I think of beaver noises. Jeff, what about you?
He's just slapping in mud.
I wasn't too far off, but
I don't know, man. Your mom's beaver sounds nothing like this.